Hey, what up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 283. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're all doing well. It is the weekend, so hopefully you're chilling out and relaxing. Well, maybe sort of 3 or 4 hours of it is going to be sweating out the weekend league. If so, I hope you get something good in your Reds. I will be qualifying for it today, actually, and in today's video, and we'll be playing it from tomorrow. So yeah, if you do enjoy, do me a favor and just hit the thumbs up button. Would absolutely love to see 1,000 to 2,000 likes, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Cool. So this is the squad that I put together, featuring Baresi, who we got in yesterday's icon player pick. There's just not much to say about that, is there? It's just absolutely tragic, in all honesty. But you know what? I'll use him because it's the best Baresi we're ever going to get. So why not stick him in a team and see if he can... I'm sure he can hold his own, right? Alongside... who have I got? Marquinhos today? I think I've got Marquinhos today. So into FUT Champs playoffs we go, and that is a hell of a team to come up with, to come up against in the first game, isn't it? And this guy also knew what he was doing, so that was going to be a problem. We did go 1-0 up, Petr Cech scoring, because that's what Petr Cech does. But this guy did really know what he was doing, and with that squad it really evens this one out and probably puts it slightly into my opponent's favor. He was very good at his passing, as you can see there. Just I couldn't quite adjust and change players quick enough to get the ball off him, but I did go... Oh, I didn't go 2-1 up. I got the ball into the back of the net for the equaliser with Petr Cech, but then, yeah, I think before half-time he even scores a couple, and that's when I quit. So, I mean, as you can see, there's a couple of chances there when it got squared across that I would really hope my defenders could get to ahead of his attacker, but so be it, right? It's not that big of a deal. We've got 10 games here. We need to win a minimum of 4. The middle number is 5, so that we can get the objectives done for FUT Champs. And the best number I really want is to just get 6 wins, because then I get better packs and I get the objectives done as well. This guy, I think his controller either went or... I don't know, maybe he gave up after 11 minutes, who knows. But eventually when it auto kicks off, he ends up getting... booted, so I guess he just put his controller down in rage or something, because I think I was doing all right against him. I can't really remember. Oh yeah, 75% possession. Maybe I was absolutely battering him, and we eventually got our goal. So that first loss has already been equaled out with a super quick win. And then we go up 1-0 up with that man, Petr Cech, once again. But this guy, I can't remember. I feel like this guy was quite good. Had a nice team, full of lots of different types of players. He played pretty good football with his passing and stuff. And I was trying to break down. At halftime, I made quite a few changes, and that was really that's literally what made the difference, I think. Bringing on Rudiger, Milinkovic, Savic. Who else did I bring on? I probably brought on a midfielder for... oh, here we go. Socrates came on. I brought on Claudio Bravo as well. And, I mean, at 2-1, and when I really should have made it 3-1 there, with the little chip over, he decides to quit. So, again, not many people sticking around all the 90 minutes so far. Nobody so far, which is good. It means you can get this stuff done in like an hour tops, and it's really... it's exactly what you want when it's sort of like... Is it July today? It might actually be July today by the time you're watching this. It's still June as I'm filming. But yeah, FUT in July. It's when you get to FUT in August, or FUT in even September before the new one comes out. That's when you know that you're really no life in it. So I was 1-0 down against this guy, and he started to be like really possession heavy, like playing it a little bit around the back, and just sort of, as you can see there, just, you know, lots of passes, lots of possession, and just trying to hold the ball. But I managed to get an equaliser right at the right on half time, which was great. And then in the second half, I made those same changes again. I don't think I brought Bravo on this time. He didn't really impress when I brought him on before. I brought Gift Links on this time, and his pace and stuff. And Rudiger makes the difference quite a lot of the time. He's very good. And as you can see, 2 very dodgy goals ended up leading to a 3-1 victory, as this guy quits as well. So we have 3 wins, 1 loss. We are halfway towards what we want to get in terms of our wins, or 1 win away if things go absolutely terribly right. As long as we can qualify for this weekend league, that'll be that. So into the next one we go. Who's he gonna have then? Well, that's just confirmation there that we have 13 out of 20 points to begin with. This one I couldn't quite make sense of, because it's a very nice attack. Very nice midfield. Defence was just sort of like had skipped leg day or something. I don't know really what it was. But you know what? We'll take advantage of that. There were so many bodies in the box there. Eventually, it just kept falling to Petr Cech. And at 1-0, 5 minutes, he's gone. So there's 4 wins. All right. We just need to get 2 from our last 5 matches now in order to get the slightly better reward. So yeah, what a first few games that was. It genuinely took probably about 26, 27 minutes, something like that anyway. So the second batch of 5 games is normally quite a lot harder if you've got a few wins. That's what I found anyway. This guy had a nice team with that Martial, 97 rated Martial in there. And he scores with Roberto Firmino quite early on. In terms of Baresi, I thought he was a bit of a liability, in all honesty. I had actually been bringing him off at half-time as well, to bring on Milinkovic-Savic as a centre-back. I really like doing that. He's incredible there. But yeah, I can't see myself ever using this Baresi. And what it does mean now is that I've got a 95 rated piece of fodder, because he just is not cutting it. He's super short compared to a lot of the other centre-backs, and a lot slower at this stage of the game. And, when Emi Martinez is better than Baresi, you know you're in silly season. So it is what it is. We will use the meta players, and they're fun as well. And that Buffon at centre back kind of looks decent-ish as well. Maybe I'll try and unlock him. So oddly enough, we get our 5th win, and then we come up against this team, which would have been really good in like October, but at this stage of the game, I can't quite figure out how and why this guy is playing me. Is he someone that gave up on the game really early and has just come back because they're basically offering out free, like you can get the 1250 XP to actually go into the qualifiers, kind of for free, can't you? Yeah, basically giving that out as an objective. So at 3-0, and after a really nice power shot volley there from Upamecano, I know the goalie was coming out, but I'm glad I hit that one. We get our 6th win. We're on the exact right amount of points. I probably could have just ended the playoffs right there, but I thought, hey, I've had a few free wins in the last few Foot Champs actual weekend leagues. If I give a couple of wins away here, maybe I'll get a little bit of good karma for my upcoming weekend league. So the last 2 games will just give them away to my opponents, make their lives a little bit easier, and then we can get our 6 win rewards, as well as our objective packs as well, which are actually quite nice, considering I've got nothing left in the club, like in terms of golds and stuff. I've really got not much, because I sent it all into either the icon pick, the 84x10, or the TOTS player pack yesterday. So I need to essentially get the fodder back again, all right? Now, one part of the fodder, I mean, this guy looks quite good, but at the end of the day, he probably will end up being fodder, is Lumeka. Now, this is a card which is a little bit like Gift Links last week. Basically, you can get it done against a mate if you want. It's just 3 games of FIFA, a few goals and a few assists, whatever it is, and you get yourself a free 94 rated either card to use or piece of fodder. I mean, he does look very good. 94 pace, 94 shooting, 93 dribbling. I mean, that's some like Eusebio sort of stats, isn't it? So yeah, this card does look particularly good. I think he's only 4-star, which at this stage of the game, you either want 5-star skills or weak foot, really, don't you? So I don't know how many people I'm going to come up against him using them. but I think he's in Ligue 1, so you can probably link him fairly well. English in League 1, and get a little Prem League 1 thing going on, and you'll be laughing. So essentially, we got our 5-win bonus done, and I guess I can get that one done by playing a little bit of Rivals, but I won't be completing the weekend league with a Bundesliga and a Saudi league squad, so that is the last part of those objectives that I'm going to get rewarded from. So what are we going to get? 10 packs to open then, which is not bad considering all we did was play Foot Champs playoffs for an hour. The first few are obviously not great. They're just 2 player packs from that player unlock, so yeah, you can pretty much ignore them. They're not going to exactly give me much, are they? I'm not going to be writing home about packing myself a little Uribe. No, just probably not at this stage of the game. But we do have a rare gold pack, 2 mega packs, I think an 83 plus double, an 84 plus player pack, a double 84 plus player pack, and then a 384 plus, something like that anyway. Essentially, we should have at least 5 or 6 84s in the club after this. So what can we get from the old megas then? Lights up and away we go. We get Argentina goalkeeper Emi Martinez. Yeah, I mean, not quite as good as the centre-back version I've got of you, mate. 2 tradable 84s. Probably just going to keep them at this point and put them into SBCs because I know I'm going to run short of players. Mega pack numero 2 is going to give us lights up again. Can it be anything good? Bunau. I'm not sure. 84 rated again, so yeah, we'll take that, discard a couple thousand coins worth of stuff and go from there. And then the next pack, 84 plus, just 1 player here, so it's all good unless you just get literally an 84. But we get Kevin de Tielemans. I thought it was going to be KDB there. That would have been lovely, wouldn't it? But we get an 84 Tielemans. Of course, has now left Leicester. Has he gone to Villa? Is that right? Leicester, by the way, look like they're not playing around as a championship club. They've sold Maddison, obviously, and I'm sure they'll sell Harvey Barnes. But they are spending some money for a championship team. A little bit worried about facing them next year. But what will be, will be. Anyway, walkout in this next pack right here. Spanish CDM from Man City. Hey. 87 rated Rodri is a decent bit of fodder. 87 is the minimum requirement for that. 84 times 10, you need 3 87s and above. And then the final one, we can get a walkout again. We can get Argentine right wing from PSG. If only it was September and the game had just come out, we would be buzzing to pack a Messi. Hey, I'm still happy to pack a Messi. Inter Miami's new sensation. We get ourselves a Leo Messi, who is prime fodder at this stage of the game. Let's face it, I'm sure he's super, super cheap. But yeah, I mean, when I'm looking at this squad right here, there's a couple things I need to do. I need to remove Baresi because he's not playing again. No, I didn't like him, I'll be honest. Verratti, I didn't like it either. And it's sort of between Mane and Vitinha of who plays and who doesn't. But I do quite like Upamecano and Alphonso Davies and Bellingham, so I'll keep the Bundesliga guy in for now. Doesn't mean to say I don't like Vitinha, but I don't particularly like having him and Mane on the pitch at the same time. I feel like one could come on for the other, if you know what I mean. So, with the fodder we've just acquired, we can end the episode out with the 84 by 10 and the TOTS player pack. So, from the 84 by 10, I get myself a premium Shapeshifter. I was hoping it was going to be Zaha, because I was opening this before Friday at 6, so this is why it's this team. But we get another Cabrera. But, hey, we know we're trying to get the TOTS pack done, right? So that's a piece of fodder that can easily go into that. And the fact that he showed up meant that I knew that there wasn't going to be that much in the pack itself. So, yeah, it's not a great 84 by 10, in all honesty. But we do get a premium Shapeshifter. So there is that. We submit the 85 rated squad for the TOTS pack, and it's just down to an 84 rated squad now. I just about have the fodder to do this. Couple of things left in the club, and yeah, it did cost me a 92 rated Tolisso at the end of the day to get that done. But hey, if we'd have got a slightly better 84 by 10, we would have been able to do this without using a player like Tolisso, no doubt about it. So, get this small Electrum out of the way, and then we'll be able to do our team of the season player pack. Is it going to be a TOTS or a Moments today? It's an actual TOTS today. Who's it going to be? Spanish centre-back. Here's David Garcia. Which, to be fair, sells for a little bit more than the Reece James we got yesterday, who I would class as a better player. I was having a little look, and he's 30,000 coins or 29,000 coins. So I list mine up just under 29k. A fairly instant sale on him brings me up to 80-something thousand coins. 86,866,000. No. 86k basically, and we have an empty squad, and that's going to be the end of the video. We've got 3 spaces we need to fill before we start our weekend league tomorrow. I think Socrates needs to come back into the midfield alongside Bellingham, and then I don't know what else. We'll figure it out. Maybe Rudiger comes back in again. You know, I get on really well with Rudiger, so it might mean Cabrera in goal, somebody else in defence. I'm not sure yet, but I will figure it out for the start of tomorrow's episode. If you have enjoyed, do me a favour and smash the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 1,000 to 2,000 likes. And of course, subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on socials, the TikTok, Twitter, Insta down below. Have a great day, everyone. I look forward to speaking with you and catching up with you tomorrow. Peace.